All right, guys, I am pulling down into the farm right now, the home farm here. A lot warmer than I want it to be, that is for sure. Thank goodness for these new lightweight Cody Silence pants and merino stuff, because it's like 78 degrees right now, which is just ridiculous for the end of October. But what do? You got to get after them. Things are starting to pick up a little bit. I've seen a lot of good activity recently on the cameras, but guys, I just haven't hunted that much. I've hunted the home farm here, I think 3 times total. Hunted it once in September, a couple times here in October. Had the one encounter with the big, huge bodied deer. But I had pictures of him. I haven't been hunting him for the main fact that he's been on the Kansas side of things down here where I can't hunt any longer. Used to be able to hunt down there, but it was unfortunately leased up by somebody else, and I no longer have it. But he's been down there and has not been coming up into the Nebraska side of things. But last night, in the middle of the night, I got a picture of him on a feeder, actually, that we have just in the middle of the farm, not anywhere where we hunt. We just keep one feeder kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's actually kind of right on the edge of just this big cornfield, but it's a travel route that they take between the Kansas end of the farm, the south end of the farm, and this north end of the farm, up here in the creek. And he was coming through here on that feeder, I can't remember, maybe 10 o'clock at night last night, something like that. And then he was up here in the creek this morning at 8:30 working a scrape, actually just straight across over here. So I think he's actually bedded right in the point of this creek over here. And I'll show you guys on hunt stand where I think he's at. But with the way the wind is, it's actually southwest, going west, and then going northwest. And there's really only one stand I can get in. I can't get in on the field that he was actually in this morning with that wind. There's just no way to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop across, and I'm going to set up over here in a stand that I hung just a few days ago, a hawk set. And I'm going to be approximately 200, maybe 225 yards from where I think he's bedded, right in the corner of this creek where the creek dumps into the river. So we'll see what happens, guys. I do have the horns with me tonight, and we'll just see. I'm excited to sit in the stand. I haven't sat in it yet this year, and maybe, just maybe, the good Lord will bless me, and we can put an arrow in this big, old, giant, mature Nebraska buck tonight. We'll see what happens. I'll see you guys when we get in the stand. Dropping my cameras everywhere. I need to go get them up. I had to take them off a property I don't have permission on anymore. Yo, 2014 Matthews Creed. I really want to shoot something with this. What a cool story that would be. Bought the thing on eBay. Had like less than 150 shots on it. It's like brand new. Just wild. Such a good bow. I wish Matthews would make a single cam again, because they are so smooth and just feel awesome. But anyway, let's go get in the stand. All right, guys, I'm getting close to the stand here. The stand's right up here in this walnut tree. That scrape is right here underneath it. I mean, a chip shot. I think he's bedded right over there on that side. So we're hoping to suck him across this cornfield tonight. See what happens. The good news is the wind is already switching how I want it to. So we should be good. We'll see you guys when we get to the top here. All right, guys, we're pretty much settled in here. I'm sweating to death. It is way too hot. Took me a minute to get everything set up. I've not set in this tree yet, so didn't have a bow hanger up here. Didn't have a backpack hanger. Had to put the camera arm up, obviously. Trying to get my release off of my bow here. So I'm pretty positive this deer is bedded straight across from you over here. Just right here. At least I think, going off still cam pictures. I think I might pick a different arrow tonight. I'm gonna go just one route here. I really like this apex quiver, but it definitely holds your arrows pretty snug, which is not a bad thing. You don't want them rattling around, falling out. But pretty much brand new, so probably just needs to be broken in a little bit. Well, it's about 6 o'clock. Got about an hour left here. Man, what a beautiful evening, the sunset tonight. Just there's enough kind of haze and dust in the air from all the harvest going around, and the lighting is just absolutely gorgeous tonight. Trees turning, my company, my media company, I named Cottonwood Creative for the whole reason. And I just love how beautiful the cottonwood trees are this time of year. And just sitting here tonight, it just kind of made me reminisce about the early days of doing this. Definitely feel blessed to be out here for sure. But I just checked some of the cameras. Looked like last night, about 6:20 or so, is when the deer started moving. It looked like they were kind of coming from this direction. So I'm just hoping that maybe we can either call him over here, rattle him over here maybe. I know he's a pretty aggressive deer. Or that he just wants to come this way naturally because he's been traveling back and forth from the south end of the farm to the north. Either way, I definitely feel blessed to be out here. I feel like the older I get, definitely feels like the more I appreciate just being out. Just enjoying what God created. And I often think, if this world is as beautiful as it is, especially in certain parts of it, and this is a fallen and broken world, what will heaven be like someday? What will the new heaven and new earth be like someday? Truly can't imagine. I did see that woodchuck just a little bit ago, and I looked up. There is no season or permit that you have to have for woodchucks in Nebraska. So if he comes by, he might get shot. They tear up a lot of stuff. I noticed he's got several holes around here in the timber. They'll get out in the field and tear stuff up too. We might have us a woodchuck tonight if he wants to come by. But I'm really hoping we can end the story of this big deer. Put an arrow in him, we'll see what happens. Stick with me. kidding, guys. Here he comes. He was bedded right where I thought he was. He's coming out. He's coming fast. Gosh dang it, I barely got any footage of him. I was trying to grab my grunt call. He come out right where I knew he was bedded, guys. Right where I knew he was bedded. Problem is, he went in over here. He didn't see anything about it. I had a decoy out. Game over. He went over here. I don't want him to circulate. He might get my wind. My gosh, that was exactly what I wanted him to do. I didn't get very much footage of him. I was trying to get my grunt call. I should have had it on me. It's in my backpack. Oh my gosh, he come right out exactly where I knew he was going to. I just gotta pray he don't circle and get downwind of me. He went in right over here. Gosh, I should have brought a decoy. If I'd have had a decoy. Done. He's either been facing me or his butt to me the whole time. There grunts off behind me. See if I can't get him to turn around. Meh. Meh. He ducked me. I think I shot over the top of him. He just ducked my string. I'm pretty sure I missed him. Oh my God, you have to be kidding me. 33 yards. I put my 30 right on him and he ducked like crazy. I'm almost positive. I just barely clipped the top of his back if I even hit him. It's the first deer I've missed with a bow. Long time. I gotta look at the footage, but I'm pretty sure I shot over his back. I could throw up. I have not missed a deer, and I don't even know how long, with about years. He was either facing me or facing away the whole time. I cannot get a shot. He was only 29 yards right there. Well, guys, it's past legal shooting light now. The does keep looking back in the woods right here. I know he's back there. Even if he came out, I can't legally shoot him now. So, absolutely unbelievable. Plan comes together perfect. And I screw it up. The story of this deer continues.